Good evening, and welcome to Laserchat with Eric Fell, the chat show from the future. I am your host, Eric Fell, the host of Laserchat with Eric Fell, the chat show from the future. I also realized I'm Shatnering just a bit, and for that, I make no apologies. I see folks are coming into the chat right now. Hello, Fiddleback. Hello, Chuckles LeClune. There's going to be some laser chatting. We have some fantastic... I'm so very excited about the guests we have this evening. We go way back to like right when I first got into comedy. They're fantastic. But before we do that, I just want to see how everybody else is doing. Sharp Shot of 12, welcome. I hope you've all had a good week so far. I know some of you popped in on the painting stream. Some of you popped in on What the Quest. I had kind of an exciting day today. I hope you all did. I went and I got myself a new pen because that's the guy I am now. I'm into fountain pens. I am into fountain pens. It's a pretty cool pen. Let's bring it up on the big screen. Look at that. See, it's the future. I can show. That is my new fountain pen. It is a fancy pen. One might even say schmancy, which is very exciting. It's a Lamy Safari in Savannah. It's a gorgeous pen, and I'm very glad I have it. I've set up my stream deck so that I can do like bring it up on the screen like that. It's exciting, right? Chuckles LeClune, it is such a in the fountain pen community, or the FP as we call it, the quill remarks are, man, it really gets us. So, try to show a little love for the FP so the FPs, that's what we're called. The FPs. That's what I call myself. It's a nice flat black nib. It's nice. Excuse me. FP that's what it is. But I like this. I like this. Because I've been playing with fountain pens. But I got something in the mail today that I don't remember buying. So I either bought it months ago, or maybe I bought it after a couple of drinks in the middle of the night, because as you know, I no longer sleep. I got a box waiting for me when I got home from getting my pen. And I opened up the box, and what? It's Cobra Commander and Skeletor. So that's pretty rad. I'm excited. I think I want to do something with them. I did a little something with Cobra Commander before I got this. I wrote a little diary entry for Cobra Commander. So if you don't mind, I'm going to read that before we bring on the guests. Just going to quickly read it. I'm going to bring up, here we go. I'm going to bring up, Dear Diary, first of all, I must remember to thank Baroness for the new pen. What a great gift. Still haven't defeated G.I. Joe. Honestly, sometimes I feel like the others aren't really into it. Destro has really gotten to scrapbooking. I mean, I get it, but I think he's forgotten the whole ruling the world thing. Which reminds me, I need to get him some polish for his mask. I mean, is that a mask? I mean, what is his mouth? It's articulate. I don't understand. Anyway, I need to go. Storm Shadow's changed sides again. Cobra! So, there you have it. That's the Cobra Commander Diary. And don't just play Retro. And I'm also very excited because the Skeletor figure actually matches a pen that I have. So I think I'm going to write a play, and it's Skeletor and Skeletor and Cobra Commander as pen pals during lockdown. So that's going to be a thing. Should it be a thing? It'll be a thing. All right, that's what my day's been like. Pens and super villains. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start bringing on our guests. My first guest has over 40 TV and movie credits, including Supernatural, and Arrow, and has a live show every Saturday on the YouTubes. But you will know him best as being in a Coast Capital commercial with Joanna Gaskell. That's right, it's Ken Lawson. Ken, how's it going?
Eric, I'm doing very well. I'm so happy to be here, and I had such a good time shooting with Joanna on that day.
Joanna's in the chat right now, actually.
What?
Yeah, because as you know, Joanna is in Critical Hit,
Sure.
and the other stuff I do. And she's one of my best friends. So
She's fantastic.
yeah, she's great. So you're doing good. You're doing well.
I'm doing really good. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm really also super jazzed about my sweet, sweet turtleneck.
That is, yeah. I mean, jazz
Just,
is
you know,
right.
I'm looking at myself right now. I'm not sure what you're doing because I'm so busy looking at myself.
I'm looking at you too. You're a beautiful, beautiful beatnik.
Thanks, you crazy cat.
Oh man, but yeah, I did mention you're doing a show every Saturday on the YouTubes. I think you're doing that show with our other guest. Is that correct?
He's here?
Yeah, he's right down there, virtually. Our second guest is one of the creators of the smash YouTube show Convos with My 2-Year-Old, and has appeared in things like Tim Burton's Big Eyes, The Flash, and about 5,000 other things. But of course, we'll all know him as Kurt from White Noise 2, The Light. It's David Milchard.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was you and Nathan Fillion and Katie Sackhoff. And what that tells me is you need a space franchise, because those two are doing great with theirs.
Yeah, it's a little unfair. They've had a lot of success.
Yeah.
I've had mediocre success, and I do want some sort of sci-fi show. I want it. And I want it now.
You want it now. Now, would you settle for something paranormal? Would that be a solution for you, Incorporated?
Yes, you know what? I'd settle for a second season of making Paranormal Solutions Inc. for sure.
Oh, is that something that's going to happen?
Well, it's I don't know if maybe Eric, you've seen some of the social medians. Social medians?
I saw a tweet this morning from a Christina Sicoli.
Oh, no way.
There you go. Hi, Christina.
Yeah, we're on Alter on YouTube. It premieres this Friday. 2 episodes every Friday for the month of February, and it's by an awesome company called Gunpowder and Sky. They're a really cool company. They make lots of cool shows and movies.
Mm-hmm.
And if we get enough people watching and sharing and liking and truthfully liking, obviously,
Yeah.
we might be able to do another season, which would be back from the dead, because we did that like 6 years ago.
I remember something about that. Yeah, I remember you launched like a bunch of different series. You had Paranormal Solutions Incorporated. You had one where there were 2 of you. There was a doppelganger one.
Yeah.
And I think there was one more, but I might be wrong.
Well, there could have been. I mean, I did a lot of things trying really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was trying so hard, Eric, when we would be on tour with comic strippers. Like, I can still picture us like in the States somewhere in California or something, which was incredible that we got to do that. David would inevitably be in the back seat of the car, I was usually driving, on the phone with people trying to make stuff happen or writing scripts as we're just driving. Like, that's such a huge tour memory in so many parts of Canada and the western seaboard of the States. David on the phone in the back seat or writing scripts.
Making deals, writing scripts. He's on the go. He's a
hustler, man.
Yeah, I mean that's
why I wear these cool bandanas.
Yeah, that is a really cool bandana. I love that we've got. You look like such an unlikely duo. But now you mentioned comic strippers. Tell us about comic strippers.
The concept?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the concept is. I love it. I think it is just. It's one of those simple but absolutely brilliant things.
Stupid. It's
You can
brilliantly
say that.
stupid.
Yeah.
Because it really is, because it's so simple and so stupid that's what makes it work really well.
Mhm.
And we've got a very specific demographic, which is adult women adult women. It just took off because it's so specific, and the imagery, even if you don't know who we are,
Mhm.
and combined with the title, it was because of Facebook that it actually took off. We'd create these little events, and people would tag all their friends. Oh my God, we got to go and see the silly strippers.
Yeah.
And that was it. They'd show up. And
So it's you two and Roman Danilo and several other performers, and you're doing an improv show. You're doing like a short form improv show.
Yeah.
And the conceit is that you are dressed like Chippendales.
Yeah, we're retired male strippers who are doing improv to get respect. Because that's the reason everyone does improv.
Oh,
Eric.
nobody is respected quite like an improviser.
Yeah.
No,
So literally, we talk with the crowd, we do a scene, we dance like idiots. We talk with the crowd, we do a scene, we dance like idiots, and it's a winning formula.
You know, it's those simple things that people can get and grab onto.
And believe me, David and I are two simple things that people can grab onto.
This is true
While respecting our boundaries. I mean, we do have boundaries.
Of course, yes. And that's every Saturday night, of course, at 7:30, your show, not Comic Strippers, but
That's right.
yeah. And I'm going to do a thing where it's going to pop up in the chat. Oh, look.
See, I wish I could see your stuff that you're doing. I can't see any of it.
Yeah, it's magical. It's lasers. There's spaceships flying by, and I just let everybody know that it's called David and Ken's Comedy Hour. It's Saturday nights at 7:30
with music,
and it's at youtube.com/convos with 2-year-old.
That's right. You can go there, or you can go to our David and Ken Facebook page.
Yeah, the Facebook exists. Yeah, that works.
Where else can they go?
They can go to our Instagram, also titled David and Ken.
Yeah,
it's clever marketing.
Yeah,
go to a store too if you want. If at 7:30 when our show's on, just go to a store if you feel like that instead.
And ask for David and Ken.
Yeah. Hi, have you got any David and Ken? And they'll say, no, what are you talking about? This is a Wendy's. This is.
And then you would probably say you probably should serve some David and Ken.
Yeah.
Because they're sweet and delicious.
Well, there is the Dave's Hot and Juicy.
Oh, that
is the name of a burger.
That's right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's also Ken's Dry and Clammy. So.
Well, and you wouldn't think dry and clammy would be two things.
They work together.
They do. They sound at odds with each other, but they are in some ways. Yeah.
Yeah. It also describes my comedy stylings, just dry and clammy.
Dry and clammy. Yeah. The dry and clammy Ken Lawson. That's what they say in the reviews.
That's what most people say about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So other than these shows, what have you been doing during this crazy time in the future?
David.
Oh,
I think David's going to go get something to demonstrate.
I think I've offended him.
Yeah, you have. I count. I've been keeping track. There was 5 incidents where I know for a fact David will be offended
every time. I'm so sorry.
I'll just put it, my wife is an award-winning actress.
Absolutely,
Yep. Doesn't understand how audio works.
Hello, Christina Sicoli, everyone. A special cameo by the amazing Christina Sicoli. I once did sound. Christina was doing shooting some sort of demo reel, and I was actually the boom operator. And it was a talk show out in.
What?
Yeah, it was a talk show out in a marsh area. I think she was playing like Steve Irwin's daughter in a talk show. And
it sounds great so far.
Yeah. I don't really remember. I just remember getting like a message from David going, "Hey, yeah, you want to come help out Christina with a thing?" Like, yeah, sure.
Aw.
Yeah.
Look, you've been helpful of people.
I was producing my wife's demo.
And you don't even remember it.
Oh, we try hard. Let's just keep that. Let's be mindful that, as long as you're trying and trying hard, that's all you can ask for in life.
Absolutely.
And that's sort of, you would ask that question, Erica, what we've been doing in this, the Great Reset. And it's really actually the Great Reset. We are now in the Great Reset, where everything before doesn't count, and we shall establish a new society built on ideals.
Does everyone feel resetting? I feel the recentering.
I feel something.
Dry and clammy.
It's dry and it's clammy, and yeah.
So I've like what we've been doing also, like even at the beginning of all this, we started very quickly kind of just getting together safely and like, well, let's just jam for sanity after we came out of our houses, after it was okay that we weren't going to die. We realized we weren't going to die instantly stepping outside, which I kind of felt like we were.
Yeah.
I once thought I'd killed my partner when I wore the shoes that I would wear inside the house down to our laundry room and then forgot to take them off when I came back and wandered into the living room.
You're just, oh God, I tracked COVID into the house.
I really thought I'd killed us.
Well, there was that point where we didn't know what the hell anything was. Like, yeah, I just stayed inside from March to June. And then I went to see a movie with Joanna in July. And then I went back inside.
I just thought of Dustin Hoffman in the great movie Outbreak.
Ah, yes, the one with the monkey from Friends.
All I did was look for a monkey. I thought if I could find the monkey, I can stop COVID. I couldn't find the monkey, and COVID's still here.
Gotta find that monkey.
Yeah. Give it to
find that monkey. That sounds like an expression doctors might use when they are searching for cures. Let's find the monkey.
Well, we gotta find the monkey.
We gotta find the monkey, people.
Turns out Russia found the monkey.
Did they?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was still in the bit.
Yeah, there was the bit. It's like, oh no, now there's a gap in the monkey race.
Guys, Eric,
what have we been? We've been practicing safely, playing music. Also, like, strategy. You know what? Here's the truth, the full, clear truth.
Okay.
As opposed to all the filthy lies we've been telling you for the past 15 minutes.
That wasn't my wife you saw earlier, okay?
No.
That was my roommate.
Her name is Darren.
Clarity. That's what we've been discovering. It's like like when we weren't allowed to do live shows for a while, truthfully, it was depressing. It was sad. And then at first I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. And then kind of got used to it. And then like 6 months later, I was like, no, I need to do live shows. So that's when things get back to normal. And that's what we've been laying the bricks down, laying the foundation, building the rocket ship.
That seems.
I've been referring to, Sorry, Eric, I cut you off.
Oh, just that seems like a great idea.
Yeah, I've been kind of saying that phrase that David said there for like it became clear to me. It's like, oh, it's a time to build rockets. We're building rockets. We don't know where they're going to launch to. We have some ideas, but we've got time now to build some rockets we might not have had time to do before. So building them and getting ready so that we can launch them somewhere, sometime, someplace.
This summer.
Yeah.
We can do an outdoor show, Ken.
Yeah.
I've already reached out to 3 places, buddy.
Nice. Do you mind, Eric, if we just have a quick catch-up meeting?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. That's fine.
You've reached out to 3 places?
Yeah, reached out to 3 places for outdoor shows, outdoor venues for the summer.
Lower Mainland or Island?
Island. I'm focusing on the island. You're doing the interior.
I'm doing the interior. And scene. Eric, that's what part of our catch-ups would look like.
That's really good. It really you painted a picture for me. You
felt it?
You painted a scene in a way that I have not seen in ages. Yeah. It was beautiful.
Did you feel it?
I felt it. I felt something. I felt a reset right here, in between the A and the B.
We're the and.
You're the ampersand of my heart.
I'll take that any day.
Yeah. So
Eric, I just flashed back to us being together, taking improv classes together 17 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Was it?
Yes, it was. It was 2004. And by the end of the year, we were doing paid shows together.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And you sent us a picture and we posted it. I think all of us posted it of the three of us after a show.
Yeah, it was.
And-
that was I think, Ken, before our first paid show, because that was
It was.
that was September. So it was.
Yeah.
I think you and I had watched the show. David was in the show.
Ah.
Oh, and then was that when I went to Toronto for a bit, and then
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't really know you, David, because it was like, who are these guys that showed up? They weren't in our class. Who are these guys?
Yeah. Yeah, it was me and Ken and Dan Hirschfield just going, who?
And
Who are these?
who's that?
Yeah. But Dan's doing great, by the way, folks. If you're not following Quarantine Frasier on Twitter,
Quarantine Frasier.
Are you serious? This is Dan Hirschfield?
Dan Hirschfeld's doing Quarantine Frasier, and he's writing the little title cards.
I got to follow that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Writing it down.
Yeah, when all the stuff was going down in the U.S. Capitol, I believe the one he wrote was, "If your insurrection lasts more than 4 hours." He is
He's a wordsmith.
he is incredibly funny.
Oh, Dan, I miss Dan.
Yeah, I want to bring him on the show sometime.
Totally should.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I've been doing this. I just started this. Been doing just shows in front of the camera in my kitchen.
That's great,
This
man.
is my kitchen.
Is
It's an outdoor
that's your
kitchen.
kitchen?
Yeah, that's a big heating element over there. I just hold meat
Beautiful.
up to that, and it's fine.
I can't see it. All I see is the sun.
The,
No, I see the Tron landscape.
yeah, the sun is nature's heating element, David.
Oh, remember the sun?
There, I saw it today when I went pen shopping.
First of all, I loved FPCom.
FPCom, yeah, the FPCom.
Is that real?
No.
Did you make that up?
No.
Yes, you
I did
better.
I totally made it up.
Nice. I'm so
Um,
happy with that.
yeah, I should have called us the FPers. Like writers' brains, like let me edit that. The FPers.
Or the FPCom.
Oh wow, that's
The
Catchier.
FPComs.
good.
The FPCom.
That's-
Yeah.
Is it too far?
yeah, it makes my brain go to dirty places.
I'm gonna what I want to do is is write dirty poems with all the fountain pens and like
Really beautiful.
yeah, and then put them up on Instagram and start the Instagram account. My pen is an album, just because it'll look like my penis anal bum. I think that's finally at nearing 45. What's gonna make me take off? I think that'll be it.
Yeah, I really feel like that's going to be it for you.
Yeah,
Your pens. I'm going back to pencils.
Me too.
really.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot. You're like 17 inches tall. I forgot about that. Ken
Yeah, very
Lawson.
small.
Ken Lawson is an action figure.
Yeah, this is heavy.
Yeah, that is a Kino pen. That is a golf pen, an IKEA pen.
Ken is the B version of Carrot Top, or is it Carrot Top?
The B version of Carrot
The
Top.
B
Yikes.
version.
Oh, the prop guy.
Yeah, he's Gallagher 3. There you go. There's a deep cut. That'll get the Zillennials, the generation. The Zillennials, is that the new ones? Is that the new kids? Is that the TikTok kids?
Is it really Zillennials? Millennials? It's stumped.
I think we should try and help you figure that out though for a couple more minutes.
I think it might be Zillennials. Why don't we ask the chat? Are you talking about the post Zoomer gen? No, that's X. That's the forgotten generation. That's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Generation X? I don't know.
X? Is that? I don't know.
Like we're the X generation. Nobody wants to think about it or remember us anymore.
We're not a generation anymore.
I only know FPCom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
FPCom forever, man.
Yeah. I can start selling. Someone says it goes X, then millennial, then Zoomer, which is skipping generation Y, which I call the Nintendo generation.
Ah.
Because they play with
Why?
Nintendo. Well, because like Super Nintendo was big when they were little, and then we had like Atari and Intellivision.
Yeah. I had ColecoVision.
Nice. The step between. That's one better than in television.
Yeah.
My mom played a game on the Atari called Demon Attack. And she played it for so long that
She got possessed.
it just she became the devil. The screen went blank, and she was so upset because my brother Peter saved up his allowance to buy the Atari. She was really upset. She goes, "Oh no, I broke your Atari. I broke the game," and really, she'd won the game.
Wow.
She won Demon Attack?
She attacked the demons.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's the grand finale of Demon Attack when you win it? The screen just goes black.
Congratulations.
Guys-
You've destroyed the afterlife. And now the void.
Your prize is the void. Okay, you just imagine them sitting around like the development room, whatever it's called. Like, guys, we got to have something spectacular. If someone can actually win this game, they need something really incredible.
Nolan Bushnell's in the back smoking a big fat cigar going, you know what? Just make it a fucking blank screen. I'm going to go leave and invent Chuck E. Cheese. That is historically accurate.
I mean, the reality is, what more do you want? You played a video game for 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really, like, hey, we've entertained you for 12 hours. Good job. You won.
Yeah.
See you later.
Listen, David, you're on Twitch. Playing a video game for 12 hours is called day one.
Oh my God. Which is it called Twitch? Is it called? This is going to be clearly a next gen joke, but is it called Twitch because like you're on it so long you start twitching? Is that?
My guess is it's called Twitch because it was a short URL that was available. Honestly, like that's how I think a lot of these things get their names. Is it's short.
Well, why don't we do Itch?
Probably taken. Itch.tv.
Even shorter.
Hey, you know what is taken by me? When I set all this up, they gave me, when I set this up through the broadcasting software I use, they gave me ericfell.tv. And I feel like I don't know, maybe it's because I come from the improv thing where I don't like to throw my name out there. Like Laserchat with Eric Fell. The first time I've ever put my name in the title of a show.
I like it. I think it should be there.
I also want to do a show called Show and Tell with Eric Fell and make it like a daytime just show and tell show. Just bring people on and play show and tell. Yeah.
You should only do rhyming names too.
I think it'd be great. Show and Tell with Eric Fell. All the rest can go to hell. We didn't start the fire. We might be banned from Twitch for that. That we might have just broken copyright. Yeah. Oh, God.
Are there copyright? No, there can't be copyright issues on Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look up Google DMCA and Twitch and just get lost for like a day. It's insane.
There must be a gazillion Twitchers streaming all the time, all sorts of whatever music out of their phones or record, whatever.
There's people who have clips from several years ago that have music on in the background that are getting hit with DMCA strikes.
What?
Yeah, it is very, very interesting. But there's people out there who are making YouTube safe music and Twitch safe music. There's a guy named Harris Heller who makes like a bunch of like lo-fi music, a bunch of chill music, a bunch of synthwave stuff. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really into the synthwave.
I can tell a little bit.
You are
the vapor.
Your ampersand on your chest.
I do. I have an ampersand, and this is where I get my laser discs. So, Synthy.
It's spectacular.
Yes.
I really enjoy your jacket too, Eric. We got to do a shout out to that jacket.
Oh,
man.
Thank you. It's my future jacket. It's part of my old Reverse Dracula bit. I used to do some stand up as Reverse Dracula, where I had a white cape and this jacket, and yeah. That was back when I would go outside.
Speaking of stand-up, how's it been? You were doing some stand-up for a while there, and then the pandemic came. Is anyone doing any stand-up virtually or around town? Or?
Yeah, there's some Zoom shows. I know Erica Sigurdsson, I think, has put together a thing called the Vancouver Comedy Collective or something, and they're doing Zoom shows. Katie Ellen Humphreys is hosting a Valentine's show on Saturday.
Right.
Patrick Malee has done a couple shows.
And he was pleasantly surprised. I read his review of his show of the experience, and he said he actually quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was after several phone calls with me. Just how do I do this? What do I? Do I need the Twitch? How do I make the sound go on the screen? And then he just talked like Christopher Walken for like half a day.
Is he ex-Gen?
Yeah,
Gen X.
He's Gen X. He had the big 5-0 a few months ago.
He looks good.
Yeah, that just means he went to Hawaii and became a police officer.
Right, that's right.
Or
he booked his flight to Hawaii. He just booked it.
He just booked it, Dano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Guys, just for the record, R.I.P. my father. It was his birthday today.
Oh. Oh, well,
Hey,
yeah.
I
Hey.
didn't know that. Your dad worked in a nuclear reactor.
No, Ken.
That was a bit we had in our show.
Okay. I'm just like, I don't understand this. I'm going to stay out of it. Yeah.
But he was in the military, wasn't he? The British military.
That's right, and the Air Force.
Oh,
He
wow.
was in Army. He was in the Air Force. Yeah. Jumped out of planes, paratrooper.
Wow.
Incredible. Like actually seeing action paratrooper.
Gunfire.
Oh my God. Can you imagine anything? Literally, is there anything more terrifying than jumping out of a plane during war times into gunfire?
Yeah, I can't. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, other than going to Safeway at between 5 and 7 right now.
Oh, I get deliveries. I get deliveries, and then I got little markets. I live in an amazing neighborhood. So I've got there's these tiny little markets that I can go to that are always
That's great.
like, there's a butcher shop. It's so good. You should, if it's ever safe to travel, head out to Burnaby Heights. Trust me, it's
Oh, I love
gorgeous.
Burnaby.
Hey, I love Burnaby Heights too.
Yeah.
Christina, I said, if there was another place to live that's not Vancouver, I would be like, I think I'd do Burnaby Heights.
It's
I did. We looked at a place last year.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm like right off of I'm like right by Boundary and Hastings.
That's great,
Yeah.
man. I used to take vocal lessons. My teacher lives in Burnaby Heights. She's the mom of the Marianas Trench singer Josh.
No way.
Yeah, she taught the singer Brian Johnson from AC/DC when he was working here recording in the late '80s.
Wow.
She also used to sing backup for Leonard Cohen and was one of the singers at the Isle of Wight
Oh my
festival with Hendrix.
God, that is amazing.
Right?
Now
Is
there's
that Johnny Hendricks?
Yeah, sorry.
I just
It was
Johnny?
Anna Hendricks.
Anna Kendricks.
it was Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
It was Anna Kendrick, Academy Award winner. Nominee. Now there's someone in the chat that says love the A and B shirt, Eric. Now their username is Palomino96.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it's the right kind of etiquette to ask someone their real name, but I think I might know who that is.
Yeah,
do.
I think I might know. Who that is.
And if it is who I think it is, holy crap,
Give us a sign.
buddy, I miss you. Yeah.
Give us a sign.
Give us a sign if you are who we think you are.
Well, how would you do that?
And
Give us a sign.
As I saw the sign. Na, 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 na.
Okay, I'm once again DMCA. I've now been banned. I've now been twice banned.
Oh
Oh,
no.
really? Even if we sing something?
I don't know, because I used to do these trivia questions, which were amazing. Oh, and by the way, a Billy T _ says, wow,
Billy T?
these guys are all so handsome. Thank you, a Billy T _
It's probably Billy. Is it Billy Tierney?
Oh my goodness.
I
And
hope it is.
and Palomino96 just did that. So yeah.
Do you think when all of this is over and improv is happening again on stage, everyone's going to be so like joyful just to do a word at a time? Or you know what
Yes,
I mean?
I think we are. I think we're just gonna be like, you know what? I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm just so happy that we were called handsome.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that happening here? Folks, I think we have a guitar here.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, Jesus Christ! What's going on?
Is is this show and tell trying to up one another? You brought a knife, I brought a guitar. You didn't even pull out an axe, Ken. If it was an axe, it would have been funny.
Is this the Chicago way? Like, what's happening?
You know what's funny? That's actually just sits on my desk. Like, I didn't prepare any of this stuff. The stupid things just sit on my desk. I get that as a gift from Will Minsky and Brianna Rayner for hosting their wedding. He bought me a giant hunting knife.
Buy you a hunting knife. Now, Will Minsky is a brilliant improviser, fantastic cinematographer and photographer. Now, does he own like a kit? Like a Knight Industries 2000 car? Like there's a kit replica in town and it's Will's?
He does. He doesn't. I think it's at his parents' farm in Alberta.
Okay.
But he owns a kit.
Why haven't we done some web series with that?
Yeah. Yeah, Minsky, if you're out there, I'm so down. As you can see, I'm totally down to be part of the shadowy world of a man who does not exist.
Right?
Airwolf.
Pardon?
Airwolf.
I don't think Will's got an Airwolf. The real Airwolf.
Brianna does, though. They're a hell of a power couple.
What I loved, I love that his name was the main guy in Airwolf, his name is Stringfellow Hawk. And he is a pilot who plays the cello. So he's literally a Stringfellow Hawk.
So literal.
Yeah, I wish every character could be literal. I was jamming on that, like Murder, She Wrote. The main character would be like would be like Killy McSolver,
right? And
Breaking Bad would just be like Teacher McMeth.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Ross from Friends would be Whiny McDinosaur.
Yeah, I think this should be. I think this should be a thing. Is every character should be named? They should just have a name that is what they do. Nominative. Determinism.
What would, guys, this is very risky what I'm about to do. What would our names be?
If we were using nominative.
Clature.
Should we do ourselves or should we I mean, I think I've got one for myself.
I kind of want the gift of getting that from one of you.
Thankfully, I'm not sure I understand exactly what we're doing.
Well, so the main character of Airwolf, who is a pilot, he's a pilot who plays the cello, is named Stringfellow Hawk.
Stringfellow Hawk. So strings, hawk, like the Airwolf, right?
Yeah. So what would you?
It's kind of hard because like we're all comedians, like we're all improvisers. So
but we're gonna give you but hold on. So what would it be? Just like some real obvious stuff right now. Let's give the gift of something. Well, how about David? Your name would be Beardo McMany Projects.
There you go. Now, David, what would Ken's be?
Ken's would be many masks always guitar guy.
Many masks, always guitar guy.
Yep.
I like it.
And of course, I would be Cries All Day, Doesn't Sleep. So.
That sounds way better.
Yeah.
Yours is way better.
Yeah, that's all.
God, that's why you're the host of the show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Cries All Day, Doesn't Sleep. Welcome to Laserchat with Cries All Day, Doesn't Sleep. What did you do today? Just told you what I did.
Oh, God. Why are you not sleeping, Eric?
I haven't slept since March.
What are you talking about?
I just don't. I go to bed at like 4, wake up at 5:30, and I'm just done. Yeah. It's great.
And you literally just stay up?
Yeah, just up. So I try to spend my time doing things, usually like reading or playing video games. Or just staring at a pen, just putting down journals, putting empty journals down in front of me and like 3 or 4 pens, and then getting paralyzed with indecision for like an hour. And then thinking, fuck it, I'm gonna play some Skyrim. Yeah.
What's Skyrim?
Oh, it is my favorite video game. Where you go around this massive world and fight dragons and create your own character. My character's name is Rockford Gingermouth. Because he's a big red beard. No, because he's named. All of my video game characters are named after Jim Rockford from the Rockford Files. Did someone mention Discount Harvey in the chat? Yes. Oh no, someone mentioned Discount Harvey in the chat.
Oh God! Can I tell you something, Eric? You're just making me think of this right now. That I remember when we first started performing together, I was really insecure around your incredible ability to have all these references, like of characters and pop culture things and shows and facts. I have no reference of any facts whatsoever. And I just remember feeling so insecure coming up with you because you're so good at that stuff, man. I don't know if I ever specifically told you that,
No.
but I'm telling you that now,
Well,
and I'm in awe of that ability.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I remember there was another improviser who literally backstage just went, "I'm afraid to get on stage with you because I don't know where you're going to go."
God, that's the best, though.
I know,
That's
I know,
the best.
and that to me is just like, oh,
That's what
Yeah.
we should be doing.
yeah. Honestly, what I told them was, listen, if you're not sure where I'm going, you can ask me in character what the hell I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, feel free to go, I don't know what you're talking about. Because
What's
if
going on right now? Yeah.
yeah, like if you don't know what's going on, the audience probably doesn't know what's going on either. So that
Yeah.
might be a good way to just rein me back in because, man, otherwise it'll be like, did you guys watch Babylon 5?
But
So-
what I would love it, because then I would just make up what I thought Babylon 5. I would go along with it, but then we'd create our own version of Babylon 5 because of my ineptitude.
And yes, and my incredible, weirdly incredible memory of it.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you guys Discount Harvey. You two talk for a sec. I'm going to go get Discount Harvey. Discount Harvey's a recurring character from the Critical Hit show.
All right.
Yeah, so
I
I'll
love
do
it.
Discount Harvey, and then we can
get him.
do our cursite. Be right back.
We're
You
going to
guys
talk
talk
for a
talk
second.
amongst yourselves.
David, what do you want to talk about while Eric's gone?
Well, Critical Hit Show makes me think of Alan Morrison.
Alan Morrison. I mean, there's a lot of great people in Critical Hit show. Yeah.
You said Alan Morrison like you weren't sure. You went, Alan Morrison.
I almost forgot about Alan Morrison until you just reminded me.
Alan Morrison? Oh my God, Alan Morrison's great. We've been doing Critical Hit Show together for 9 years next month, by the way.
That's amazing.
Sorry.
I don't think,
Sorry,
I
9
don't
years
think
this month.
that's what Alan Morrison is.
I've got a vague recollection.
Uh-huh.
Short guy.
Yeah, short guy. Real non-handsome.
Bald.
Yeah, short
and
guy.
bald.
Short, homely, unlikable.
Non-handsome.
Yes.
Like
No,
dumb.
Just
really
No.
dumb.
not handsome at all. Not smart. But here's Discount Harvey, folks. Yeah, there's people actually saying in the chat, "Oh God, no! Why?" Here we go.
Why, what's Discount Harvey?
Excited.
Hey everybody, welcome to Laserchat with Discount Harvey. I'm Discount Harvey. I run this Discount Harvey stewing spa where you can have a facial and a nice chowder.
Thank you. Terrified.
And
Eric, is this your way of having us join your cry all day and don't sleep all night
yes, because now you're never gonna sleep.
club? Thank you for that.
Yeah, he's popped up a few times on Critical Hit, and he does not go down well.
Can I, like a lumpy Coke?
Yeah, like a lumpy Coke. Like if you were drinking some Coca-Cola and all of a sudden it was like cottage cheese.
Yeah. I wonder if they ever tried that, like after Coke Classic, lumpy Coke,
Yeah,
like with just slime balls in it.
it feels like they would have. It feels like that made it to some level of testing. But I've shown you.
I don't know why this Band-Aid's on my desk. Is it a preemptive thing because of the knife? I don't know. I literally just found it.
I like that you have a massive knife and a tiny Band-Aid. That's so optimistic of you.
That would have been a really funny gift if Will had given you the big knife with a tiny Band-Aid.
With a little Band-Aid.
There you go.
Safety first, Ken. Now, of course, we do a segment on here called Good Luck Charm / Cursed Item. Once again, no idea why I don't just call it Show and Tell with Eric Val. But that's the road I've decided to go down. Would one of you like to show your item and we can talk about it? Maybe we can help. Maybe the folks in the chat can decide whether it's cursed or good luck charm, or just tell us about it.
It looks like David's looking. I can go first.
No, Mine's in the other room. I forgot to bring it in.
I thought the way you were pointing right at Ken in the way.
I'm his good luck charm and cursed item.
He is.
Yep. President Mummenschanz, they call him.
Thank you. You ready for it?
I'm
What
ready
I'm
for
gonna
it.
show you?
Yep.
It's Poseidon.
It is Poseidon. That
Yeah.
is a lovely little Greek deity. Now, tell me of this Poseidon.
Well, back when I did a web series, probably the second web series on the internet called The Movers, with Nathan Clark and Bill Minsky.
Yes,
We
I
did a
remember. It was
series.
very, very good.
We did a series about Poseidon's trident, but I
Trident.
thought it was a triton.
Yes,
And so
you
the
thought
whole
it was-
thing was about the confusion of triton versus trident. And then Bill bought me this little guy. So I just have always had him on my desk ever since because he makes me think of nice things. And I like to be surrounded by nice things. That's why I'm on this show with you guys.
No, you. No, it's great. So you've got Poseidon, who of course
Yeah.
was Poseidon the brother of Hades?
Was he?
I think he might have been. I don't know. They were all related. They were those Greek gods were into some weird shit.
I'm going to have to ask my friend Anne. She's Greek. She'll know.
Oh, Fiddleback
Yeah.
in the chat says yes. Poseidon and Hades were brothers.
Brothers.
But of course, it was Poseidon who released the Kraken in the 1981 classic Clash of the Titans.
I saw that in the theaters, man.
Oh, it was great. It was amazing. It was. I met Ray Harryhausen.
What?
He's
He's the main guy, right?
he is the animator.
Oh, whoa. See, I don't know.
Yeah, he's the guy who did all the stop motion for Clash of the Titans, Jason and the Argonauts,
What?
Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. Yeah, like his first gig in
Oh my
movies,
God,
I think.
love those.
Yeah, I think his first gig in movies was like helping animate Mighty Joe Young in
Wow.
like the whenever that came out, like 30s or 40s. Yeah, he was so great. And when I met him, I was telling him how much Medusa scared me. The Clash of the Titans Medusa
Yeah.
was
It's
terrifying.
freaky. Yeah, it was very
And
scary.
It was at this like visual effects expo. And it was a seminar, and he goes, "Oh, really?" And then he opens up this briefcase, and he pulls out, I think about 18 inches tall, the Medusa, like puppet.
This thing, the actual real thing.
The physical thing that gave me nightmares at age 5 was 18 inches tall. It was
Jesus
such a
Christ.
a moment of like, this is the physical thing that made you that frightens you, but when you see it in real life, it's really not that bad. It's only this big.
It's sort of like me.
yeah, it's right. Yeah, 17-inch tall Ken. Yeah.
Oh, look what he's got.
What's
Does this frightening?
no that fills me with envy that I'm not allowed pets at my place.
This is Rizzo. Rizzo, look at the
You
screen.
guys have the same headbands, David.
Yep.
Are you wearing one of Rizzo's collars on your head?
This is little
Look
Rizzo.
at Rizzo. Look how big she's getting.
Well, now, why the name Rizzo? Is it after the character Midnight Cowboy or the character in Grease?
Oh, wow, that's good. I never thought of Midnight Cowboy. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
Ratso
never thought
Rizzo.
about- Oh, yeah, Rizzo the Rat, right?
Well, but Ratso Rizzo is Dustin Hoffman's character's name.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God, now my dog's even cooler. We went for Rizzo. Basically, we were struggling with the name, and then Christina's brother, Dino, was like, Rizzo, looks like a Rizzo. And there we go. Rizzo from Greece.
Rizzo from Grease. Does that color pink? Because she was, leader of the Pink Ladies.
Pink ladies. Yeah.
Jesus, you know what? You do have a lot of knowledge.
Can we challenge your knowledge right now, Eric?
No, I'm terrible at stuff that I don't actually say out loud.
Knowledge challenge.
I hosted trivia for years, but I only seem like I know the trivia because I research it and write it down.
I love what you just said that. What is it? I only know stuff that I say out loud.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't mention certain subjects. It's because I know nothing about them. So I will almost certainly get it wrong if you challenge me right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Wolverine's real name is?
It's Logan, and I believe later on they called him James Logan.
See? Okay.
But I mean, there's
knew
a
it.
movie called Logan, and it's about Wolverine. It's not
Okay, Eric, who was the first Doctor Who?
the first William Hartnell.
Damn it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going, yeah, impressive. I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
What was the ending credits theme song for Benny Hill?
The end credits theme song. Was it different from Yakety Sax?
It might have been both. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it was this one.
that's Matt.
Yeah, that's Benny Hill. They were all running around.
Painless.
They're all running around in
Suicide
slow
is painless.
motion.
Benny Hill, super fast.
Yakety Sax.
Yeah, but can you sing the melody?
I can, but once again, copyright restrictions.
If I go,
Well, even if we sing it.
that's gonna stop.
I don't know.
We've destroyed your show.
You've destroyed Laserchat. You've taken mirrors and you've reflected it in other places that I did not know where would go. Where's the chat?
That's all you need is a mirror to shut down Laserchat.
That's
Just
it.
hold
Just hold up a mirror. Yeah. But yeah, like, okay, so those are things I'm getting correct. But
Okay.
like I said, I really don't know.
You want me to ask? Okay.
Cheers.
You want me to ask something like really tricky?
Sure. And I'll get it wrong.
No, I don't think you will. Okay. Do you remember Hanna-Barbera?
Yes. Oh, wow. That was easy. Okay.
All of the questions are, do you remember? Do you remember Abraham Lincoln?
Personally, no. But I've read about him.
The worst and best quiz show on
It's
TV.
just all do you remember?
Yeah. Do you remember this? Yes. Do you remember this? No. Well, I mean, technically that's correct. You don't remember it. All right. So,
It's just called Do You Remember?
Contestants would be, yes.
David, do you remember when I held up that giant pencil?
Yes.
300 points. You've got control of the board, David.
Okay, all right. Eric?
yes.
Do you remember what you said when you put on the mask?
Hey, everybody. I'm Discount Harvey. Welcome to
Incorrect.
Laserchat.
The answer was yes. The answer was yes.
I used to have to rephrase questions at trivia because it would be like, the question would be like, is this thing option A, option B, or option C? It's like, well, the answer is yes. It's one of those. So I used to have to preface by going, we will not accept yes as an answer.
Damn it.
I do have some trivia for you a little later on.
Look at that little dog.
Because what happens is I ask the trivia question, and then out of the two of you, we figure out who gets crowned president of the internet.
Yes.
And when you're president of the internet, you're allowed to make what I like to call light entertainment friendly decrees. So, like, you know,
Is that my new name?
what?
Decree?
Yeah.
Light entertainment friendly decrees?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
If you become president of the internet.
Earlier, guys. I'm referencing what we're...
Oh, yeah. No. I know.
No, we got it.
We got it. Yeah. We
We
understood
understood
it.
you were
We
referencing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just moving on.
Oh, wow. Somebody just said, suddenly it's Bob Mortimer's podcast. And I take that as a huge compliment.
I don't know Bob Mortimer. What is that? Is that an Oh, it's your pig holder.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna. This was my show then tell.
Oh. Is that a feature?
Yeah, this bill.
It's a pig dumper.
Yeah, it's self-tipping.
That's it.
So where'd you get that? Tell me about it. Is it a cursed item because it keeps dropping the picks?
Well, you know what? I thought that I bought this when I was in South Africa.
Mhm.
Right? But then I remembered that I bought it on Granville Island.
Sometimes it's better not to remember.
Yeah. So
A lot of time is better not to remember. There are, I mean, to me, that's one of the great things about improv is that if there's a scene that's just terrible, never have to see it again.
No one's going to remember it anyway.
Yeah. But the tragedy of it is, of course, if it's brilliant, it's never going to be like that again.
Gone forever.
And you can't really film improv.
No, it's bad.
Yeah. but live, say for example 7:30 on Saturday nights, on YouTube, that's good improv.
Yeah, well, our improv is not like, we're not doing scenes. So we're just really kind of like you. We're talking about things, then we burst into song, and it's funny. It's kind of ironic because I've said this week to another friend that I'm not a giant fan of musicals, and she was like, "Don't you turn most of your life into a musical?" Which is very true. On our show, we will burst into song when the moment hits us, but we talk about everything. It's about connection. It's about exploring different subjects and then singing about it.
Now it's at Havana. You recorded at Havana. And then you stream it out via their internet connection.
Correct.
That is exactly what happens.
I'm glad I could give a simple rundown of facts.
Yeah.
And one day when things are normal, we'll be doing live shows there. It'll be fantastic.
Have you seen have you been there recently, Eric? I mean, you've probably not.
I haven't, but I've seen clips of your show where you're standing and there's plexiglass between the two of you.
Right. We bought that at Home Idol. It's a hardware store, unlike any other, by the Lougheed Highway and 12th or Broadway.
There's one in Richmond as well.
Home
Bizarre. It's
Idol.
It's like those, those little stores that are in corners that are like, they've got a million different things that are like, not like a dollar store, but it's just kind of cheap things that come from all over the world.
Yeah, like
but it's a giant version of one.
Like Wonder Bucks used to be.
Kind of, but it's kind of more hardware. Yeah, I guess very hardware centric. You can buy, there's like 6 shower stalls you can buy at a discounted price.
Because, like in a pack of 6.
Yeah,
you have to have
6. Everything comes in 6.
Because if you have a 6-bathroom place, you really need to save some money and you want to go get some discount shower heads.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a store idea. Maybe like your store it's called 6-pack and everything is in 6s. Dish soap, gloves, whatever your spoons.
The Kenny Rogers movie 6-pack.
The Kenny Rogers. There's another reference. What movie is that about?
I just remember the poster. I think he's
Gosh,
a
Dolly
racer.
Parton, a racer?
Yeah, he's an eraser.
Well, he's
a race car driver.
He's an eraser.
He's an eraser.
Yeah, he is. He's a race car driver.
Yeah. 6 kids. Is it 6 kids? Dolly Parton's in it? Is Dolly Parton in it?
No, but she's 75 this week.
Oh my gosh.
And she's written so many good songs. How many more good songs does she have left?
She's incredible.
Yeah. Didn't she write like 2 of her most famous ones she like wrote in the same day?
It's insane.
It might be like "And I Will Always Love You" and "Jolene" or something.
Yeah.
Were written on the same day.
Masterpieces.
Yeah.
Insane. And
Absolutely.
she seems like a lovely human being. Like, follow her on Instagram. She's very inspiring and just joyful.
I'll follow her right now.
She played yakety sax on the saxophone at Glastonbury one year.
That's not true. At Glastonbury? For real?
Could someone in the chat please Google Dolly Parton, Glastonbury,
Everyone's just
yakety
throwing
sax.
bottles of piss at her. That's what they do at
Because
Glastonbury.
I think she said something like, "Here's something I think you'll like here in the England," and then and yeah.
Everyone started patting each other on top of the head.
Yeah. Chuckles LeClune in the chat mentions that Dolly Parton just put out another album. She just put out a Christmas album. And I think there's a Christmas special she did on Netflix.
Insane.
Oh, right. She did. Yeah.
And she didn't. What did she fund recently?
Like books. Vaccines and books. She's got this whole thing.
Vaccines and books.
Oh, Dolly yakety sax confirmed.
What? We have yakety sax, Dolly. Confirmation.
Yeah, we got confirmation on yakety sax, Dolly.
Okay, confirming that confirmation.
Yeah.
Guys, this is something I just found and I just put on my desk. This wasn't for the show at all. But as you both know, Rush is my favorite band of all time. I've got tiny little bobblehead pins of all 3 Rush guys.
Oh my
Alex,
God.
Eddie, and Neil. Yeah. Just want to show you that.
Christina just called you a nerd, Ken.
I am a nerd. I'll take that.
I got this button where I press and I go, "Hey, go to the Discord chat," and I keep hitting it twice because I've got shaky hands.
Yeah.
Maybe because I don't sleep and I love coffee. So you've got bobbleheads of all 3 members of Rush.
Yeah, little tiny little pins that I
Little
haven't
pins.
taken off of this thing because I want to preserve them in their original thing.
Well, they're just
So-
like
I,
if you if you hold them up higher, we'll be able to see them. There, yes, yeah, just a little bit more.
and they're wearing their late 70s kimonos that they infamously wore for an album cover, 2112, and were mocked profusely for the following 30 years.
Oh, look at that!
Why wouldn't you want to wear those? Those are meant to
I'm
be
scared
worn.
I'll lose them. I got these at the Hollywood Bowl when I flew down there to see them at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, you guys.
Ken, I'm going to encourage you to wear them.
I'm
That's what they're designed for.
I'm going to encourage you to do what you'd like with them because
Thank
they're
you, Eric.
yours.
Thank you.
I'm going to encourage you, Eric,
Mm-hmm.
to encourage my encouragement for Ken.
Well, it is your encouragement, so I've got to encourage it.
You know what I find this? Encouraging.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, hang on. Was there trivia for us?
Oh yeah, there'll be trivia. There will be some trivia.
Do you remember trivia?
Pardon?
Do you remember trivia?
Is it yes?
Like,
It's
where
just
the
yes or
answer
no.
is yes.
There's actually correct and incorrect questions to this. But I've taken to one of the things I do a lot of things to let's say annoy.
Stay awake.
Yeah, stay awake.
Oh.
But playfully annoy my girlfriend.
Right.
And what I'll do is I'll tell a really bad joke, and then I'll freeze, and I'll have my phone with me, and it'll start playing the chorus of "My Life" by Billy Joel, which I can't do it here. But just imagine, yeah, blah, blah. And I try to hold it as long as I can, and it's usually until she walks away.
Yeah, no, I understand that exact vibe. Especially the past 10 months. That's all we've got, you guys. Those of us lucky enough to have partners is just they have to absorb the energy of thousands of audience members.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean, Katie is such a trooper. She comes home from work because she has a job, and I don't. And yeah, and then it's just nonstop. Just how was your day? Oh yeah. And what's one word that would describe your supervisor? Mhm, okay. And what's any location that you went to today that's roughly the size of the living room? Okay, here we go. I think it went a little something like this.
I don't care what
yeah.
you do.
Here's a bell if I got it right. Here's a horn if I got it wrong.
And she's like, I just want to eat this fucking sandwich.
Yeah, she's just, why didn't you make dinner like you promised you would, Eric? You've got an Instant Pot. Just put a bunch of things in it, press some buttons. I do have an Instant Pot, and it is great.
It is fantastic.
Eric, if you have an Instapot, is it true that you can buy an air fryer lid for the Instapot?
I got one of those for Christmas.
How does that work?
I think the air fryer itself is like the air fryer. Like the lid is the air fryer, and it's just using the
The
Instant
lid
Pot.
is the air fryer?
The worm is the spice.
So I should just, because I've never used my Instapot.
Are you insane? It is the greatest.
I know Ange Gadabadubadib said,
Whoa.
what? Ange said, buy an Instapot. I bought one. Guess what? It's all it is a pressure cooker. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it can also make yogurt. It can also be a slow cooker. It can also saute. It can sterilize. It can deliver human children. It can, there's a lot of things it can do.
I'm afraid of pressure cookers. Won't it explode? Don't they, like, they build up so much, like, can't you screw it up where it might blow up in your face?
I haven't heard of that happening. And if you think about how some people are bad with stuff, if it hasn't happened to them, it's probably super hard to do that.
Okay. I just remember the people make bombs out of them, don't they? Out of pressure cookers or something?
Yeah, but you can also make bombs out of fertilizer, and gardens don't explode. Except with beauty.
That's probably my favorite phrase of the night. You can also make bombs out of fertilizer and gardens don't explode. That's Eric Fell wrapped up in one sentence.
Yep.
I love it.
I've asked them sometimes in our Discord. Are you familiar with Discord?
I have heard of Discord. I had a question for you about that as well.
Okay, yeah. On our Discord server, we'll occasionally bring up instant pot recipes to each other. I've got some good. I enjoy the instant pot.
I love it.
Discord is now this new way of communicating, correct? It's
Yeah.
another.
Yeah,
app.
it's another app. It's
Thank God.
I will get it all wrong. But we can chat about that maybe after the chat. But what I can do now is I can move on to some trivia. So we have 3
Let's do it.
trivia questions.
Do you remember trivia?
Is it?
It's just closed-ended questions.
Yes, it's closed-ended question. Did you? It's did you know that? And then I just say a fact.
Wasn't that the Chris Farley show?
Yes. Do you remember when you were on that show and you did
Beatles?
that? Yeah, when you were in the Beatles. You know what I love is a lot of that Chris Farley stuff that we love was written by Bob Odenkirk.
What?
Bob Odenkirk created Matt Foley.
No.
And he was one of the guys who wrote the original DeBear sketch.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So he did, was it Bill
I didn't know
Swirsky
that.
Superfans?
Yeah.
And when does the 5th season or 6th season, whatever season it is, of Better Call Saul come out?
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think it's out yet. Here we go. I got a pen.
Oh, is this trivia?
We're going to go into some trivia. So I'm just making a little scoreboard here.
All right,
So
great.
what I'm going to do,
Because we've clearly established that we're both aces at trivia.
well, here's the thing. I think there's at least one multiple choice question.
Okay, great.
Now, the way I do it is I'll ask one question and then we can discuss it and stuff like that. Then you give your answers. And then we do that with question 2. Then we do that with question 3. And then I give the answers at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So question 1, you could think about this as multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
Question 1, I need you to name the 2 middle children from the Brady Bunch.
Do we take turns?
You can. This is where we all discuss, and I'll just say, "What's your answer?" Why do you have an answer already?
I just some names popped to my head.
Yeah, I know it's tough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with one guy name and one girl name.
Okay.
Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron.
No, that's a bad joke. Aaron will be the boy, but also could be a girl's name. And the other name will be Terry.
Terry.
Also could be a boy or a girl's name.
Okay. So we got Aaron and Terry.
Aaron Brady, Terry Brady. Sounds like it works.
Aaron Brady, Terry Brady. Yeah.
Okay.
They could also be football players. I don't know.
They sound like football players.
Yeah.
For the Knicks.
Yes. Football players for the Knicks. All right. Do you know?
I get some.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Marcia
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one.
and Roy.
Roy,
That's bad. Roy's bad.
Marcia, and Roy. Marcia and Roy and Aaron and Terry are the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Whew.
You know what? It would have been a more successful show if those characters existed. Let's be honest.
I mean, they did try to bring a character in the final season because the youngest kid stopped being as cute because they started growing up. And because we all know like 5-year-olds are cute, but like
Super cute.
11-year-olds are weird.
Hello, Raven Simone, anyone?
And they brought in this kid, Cousin Oliver. And yeah. And I think Cousin Oliver became like this scientist character on this really bad sequel to Battlestar Galactica where none of the actors came back and they were on Earth. It was called Galactic in 1980. It did not.
Sounds great. They took away all the great components.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like no Richard Hatch, no. I mean, there was no Search for Earth. Did either of you ever do Battlestar Galactica when it was here?
No.
I auditioned, and I think I auditioned like 3 times for that show. And I remember there aren't very many shows you want. Like, oh, I want to be on that show.
Yeah.
That was one of those shows I really wanted to be on. I never got on.
Now because I know the two of you have done Arrowverse shows, right? You've been on, right? Because David, you've done Flash. Ken, you did Arrow. You were a recurring.
I did Arrow. I was a recurring. By recurring, we mean 2 episodes.
You recurred.
Yeah, I was recurring.
I was told I was going to be a recurring character on a television show called Always a Bridesmaid, but it didn't work out.
Did you actually go to camera on that?
Yeah. I was on the episode where people got paid.
No.
Christina was in that as well.
I was in it too.
Yeah.
Me and Ellie Harvey were German married couple, but we got to rehearsals and it shut. We were there the week it shut down.
Yeah, it was a real. I haven't been subpoenaed. We can talk about it. So it was a sitcom. It was a 3-camera sitcom. Gorgeous set design and everything.
Exciting.
Yeah, it was so cool. I think it was the first 3-camera sitcom for adults shot in Vancouver.
It was.
I think they brought in like the set designers from either Seinfeld or 2.5 Men. So like some big names.
Crazy. It looked amazing. The set looked fantastic.
Yeah, and
that's where they spent all the money.
Yeah, and they were bringing me in as this character, and like, oh, we want to bring you back. And I got to work with Donnelly Rhodes, which was like,
yeah, man, he was the lead, right?
He was the lead was John Emmett Tracy.
Oh, right.
So Jerry Garcia. So his big line was Jerry Garcia because he was performing a wedding dressed as Jerry Garcia.
Right.
But yeah, I got to work with Donnelly Rhodes, and folks, if you don't know who Donnelly Rhodes is, I'm gonna say some words to you. Doc Cottle from Battlestar Galactica, and Steve Danger Bay from Danger Bay.
Yes.
And he was in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Come on.
He got to do a quick draw with Paul Newman, I think. And I talked to him about that. And it was so exciting because he was in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
That's equal to the Medusa head day.
Yeah, it was such an amazing moment for me. And there was this person, her name is Shalane Simmons. So she's playing this kind of ditzy character. And she was great. We had a great time chatting and talking and stuff. And I made a joke about it. I said, well, it could be worse. It could be a TV movie about a piranha starring Bruce Boxleitner. And she looked at me and she goes, I played his daughter in that TV movie.
You knew that though, right?
No.
When you said that to her?
No.
Are you kidding?
But I didn't mean it as like making fun of it because I love Tron. I love Babylon 5. Scarecrow,
Sure.
Mrs. King. I love Bruce Boxleitner. So I said, yeah, like a piranha movie with Bruce Boxleitner. She's like, I played his daughter. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. How can you make such an obscure reference and offend at the same time?
It's a gift. It's, it takes years of, not sleeping and crying a lot.
Sure.
But because you did those. And then, Ken, you were on Smallville.
I was on Smallville.
You were on Smallville
as
Sandman. You got to play not the Morpheus Sandman, not the Neil Gaiman Sandman, but the original Wesley Dodds Sandman. And I remember you're like, yeah, I'm playing a character called Wesley Dodds. And I'm just like, well, I just shat myself.
Yeah, you kind of freaked out. And it was interesting because I didn't recognize it, the significance of that. But then instantly, as soon as it happened, I was on 1,000 internet sites. It was like, what?
Yeah.
And the reality is I didn't speak a word as Wesley Dodds, which made some fans upset.
Yeah, because they kill you off immediately.
Instantly.
Yeah.
I resurrect. I'm in this scene where I'm reminded I'm needed. I put on my old costume. I look at myself that I see in the mirror. There's a bad guy, and he shoots me, and I die.
Yeah, and I think it was the icicle.
It was ice. Yeah.
Now, here's an icicle fact for you. When the Justice Society comic came back in like the early 2000s, it was drawn by a guy from here named Steve Sadowski, and he used Alan Morrison as the model for the icicle.
What?
Folks, there's a JSA comic out there. I don't remember the issue number. It's Wildcat on the cover, and he's all beat up. But if you get that book, he got Alan Morrison to pose as the icicle.
So he's also posed for a superhero's body.
Yeah, that's, good old. Oh, by the way, in the show, in Critical Hit, his name is Spitz Lubin.
Right. Right.
We have, there's our wizard characters and magic using characters usually have dirty names. They're usually sex jokes. Where are the characters? Well, we've got Joanna plays Freya, who's a warlock, an elf warlock. We got Sean Stewart, who plays Brask Hellbeard, doesn't have a beard. We got Ian Boothby, plays Benoit the Anointed. Barbara Beale plays Ingrid. And of course, Ellen McNevin. Do you guys know Ellen?
No.
Oh, she is an amazing human being, great improviser, great comedian.
Nice.
She plays Belle Strummer.
That's a good one.
And I threw in an in-joke for a thing, and nobody got it in the audience, that her father, Joe, died in the Great Clash. And I'm just like, okay, it's not a music
No one
audience.
got it?
It's not a music audience. That's fair.
Tina.
That's amazing. What's happening there, David?
Oh, sorry, she's talking to the dog.
So let's
Yeah, because
In the other room. Go far away.
I can hear there's continuous little conversations in the background. They're adorable.
Can you go in the other room, please, sweetheart?
So here's question number 2.
Get ready.
Sorry, Eric. I'm so sorry. We live in a nice, large apartment, and yet somehow my wife always wants to be in the same room as me.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2.
Okay.
What does the H stand for in VHS? Besides quality, I mean. What do you think the H stands for?
Home.
What do you think, Ken?
Christina's texting me right now.
Christina's Googling.
Can you see what she texted? Can you see that?
Oops. Billy?
Who's Billy? Oh, Billy, that's Billy who's watching. He texted me a screenshot.
Oh!
Aw. The H. What did you say, David?
I said home. I love watching Ken think. It's probably one of my most favorite things.
Let's all watch Ken think.
Ken, but if you can think with noise so you can be big on the screen.
David, is it possible that you can maybe sing a thinking song for Ken?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get some words with that, David?
Ken is thinking. Ken, are you thinking? Is it hard to think? I'm going to play slower now because maybe you're thinking slower. Oh, he's not getting it. It's not working. Ken, what are you thinking?
The answer, Eric, is hermetic.
Hermetic, thank you. Yeah, you were getting a lot of positive feedback in the chat for that.
So stupid.
So, folks, that imagine an hour of that, and that is David and Ken's show. Like, that is the show. An hour of that, and it is so watchable. I have sat down and watched upwards of Basically, I
2 minutes.
spam the chat, and then one of them mentions my name, and then I fuck off. So
I can't wait to hear the answers.
yeah, me too. The answer. See, the thing is, the answers are the least interesting part.
Hold on, you've got to Google the answers still. You still don't.
No. I've written down the answers.
Okay.
Yeah, these are. Yeah, no. I just mean the answers are the least interesting part. It's the
understand.
getting there.
Sure.
So here we go. Here's question number 3. Okay. It's about polythelia. Polythelia. I will spell that for you.
Yes.
Polythelia. Okay, so here's your question. Trait. It's a trait shared by Chandler Bing and Scaramanga from The Man with the Golden Gun. Polythelia is the presence of an extra what on the body?
It's a soup. Can I say it?
I know what it is.
Okay. I know what it is.
Say it at the same time. Say it at the same time.
David, show yours. Show yours, David.
Ken, yours isn't in frame.
Yeah, neither.
That was mine, I think.
No, I don't know what you're trying to show, but okay, now I'm getting kicked off of Twitch. Okay, so you're both saying
a superfluous nipple.
Superfluous?
I actually, in all honesty, I do have, okay, so my nipple, areola around the nipple, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have another little tiny nub, which I think could be a Chandler extra nipple. I'll look at it tonight.
Yeah, link to it in the Discord.
I do. I have one. It's really tiny.
Okay, so you're saying nipple is what you're saying.
The answer is nipple, Eric.
Okay, so we're going to go through the answers now. And we're going to see which of the two of you has been declared president of the internet. Okay. So question number 1, of course, was 1 point for both middle children from the Brady Bunch. The youngest were Cindy and Bobby. The oldest were Marcia and Greg. The middle children,
Roy,
Aaron and Tim. No, they Jan and Peter.
Damn it.
Jan Brady, Peter Brady. Jan Brady. As in, sure, Jan. That's one of them memes the kids do. Your second question. What?
So where are we at the score?
Well, 0. You're at 0.
Am I winning though?
It's very close. Question number 2, of course. What does the H stand for in VHS?
There we go.
I will give you the entirety of what VHS stands for. Video Hermetic System. I'm sorry, that was I misread that. It is home. It is Video Home System. David gets the point. David gets the point. And finally,
can I just be honest for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely got excited and shocked for a moment.
You just was there a moment where you were just like,
yeah,
do I have powers?
It's like, I actually got that?
Finally, question 3. A trait shared by Chandler Bing and Scaramanga from The Man with the Golden Gun. Polythelia is the presence of an extra what on your body? The answer is Roy.
Golden gun.
It's Roy.
It's Roy. Roy.
The answer is nipple, which means you both get a point. Now, that means Ken Lawson, you scored 1 point, but David Milchard, you have scored 2 points. You are president of the internet.
I'm the president of the internet. Everybody gets free internet.
Okay, everybody gets free internet. Congratulations, everyone. Please stop paying your internet bills. You no longer have to pay for them. Please, nobody ever pay your internet bills again. The president of the internet has spoken.
Stream laser chats as much as you want, wherever you are.
Thank you, David. I mean, Mr. President.
Well, I think now that we've found that out, and of course, we found out a little bit about ourselves too, might be time to tell everybody where we can see each other next.
Hey.
Here at Laser Chat with Eric Fell, the talk show from the future. David and Ken.
Yeah.
Where might we find you on the internet?
Well, as the president of the internet, I command Ken, not the president of the internet, to explain where we will be found on the internet, of which I am president.
That's right, Mr. President. So you can find us every Saturday, 7:30 PST, Eric. That's Pacific Standard Time, I believe that stands for. Not sure. And you can find us at several places. You can find us at our Facebook page, David and Ken. Please go there and like it. And you can also find us at Convos TV Facebook page and YouTube page channel.
Well, thank you, Ken. And of course, we can find you at Ken Lawson Sauce on Instagram.
Sure, you can find me there.
And David Milchard is at D Milchard as well.
D Milchard on the internet, D Milchard on Instagram, D Milchard on TikTok, D Milchard on Twitter, D Milchard to my mother.
You changed the pronunciation of your name in the last one.
Well, because
it's for his mom.
Right?
It's for his mom.
Yeah, you said Milchard. Milchard.
I guess there's some psychological thing attached to that.
Looks like the internet needs a new president.
Oh.
I'm consistent with my name.
Ken Lawson Sauce. Because that's also on Twitter. You're also Ken Lawson Sauce on Twitter, I believe.
It's true.
I'm also going to recommend The Movers Show.
Oh.
If you find that on YouTube. It's a few years old. And it stars
Ken
Lawson and Nathan Clark. There's at least one episode with David Milchard on it.
It's true. Several. He was the bad guy.
Yes, with the hat.
What was your name, David, in the show? Do you remember?
No.
Lorenzo?
I got the answer right.
Congratulations. You're back to being president. But yeah, no, check out The Mover Show. And of course, all the wonderful things that David and Ken are doing, especially David and Ken, Saturdays at 7:30 PST. Of course, you can find me, Eric Fell, at here at twitchtv.ericfell. You can also find me at twitter.com/ericfell, instagram.com/ericfell, ericfell.tv.
Yes.
There's no slash there, except for /tips, and you can send me money. Yeah, because I don't. But yeah, and we're going to be doing this more often. I want to make Laser Chat a weekly show. Right now it's every other week, but yeah, I want to make it a weekly show.
You chose us even though it's not weekly?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure the show, this is only episode 5. I wanted to make sure the episode was going to get to a David and Ken standard so that it can be worthy of your awesomeness.
Well, Eric, I feel like we are bowing in the beautiful sunshine that is the awesomeness of your head and you as a human being.
I am eating the
basking
of comedy Christendom laser talk show in my mouth and kneeling in awe while the angels sing and the seas part and new land is formed from inside the planet and you are rebirthed as a phoenix in front of a Tron landscape.
I can only agree with you.
Thank you.
You're
As
welcome.
you should.
All right, folks. Once again, this is Laser Chat. We're here as often as possible. I'm archiving every episode on YouTube.
I I love that. Just I want to hear as often as possible.
Always on possible. Well, I paint miniatures here on Monday nights. Last Wednesday of the month, we do Critical Hit Show. Every other Wednesday, we're doing this or a show called Side Venture, which I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this month. Maybe another laser chat. I don't know. But tune in and join the Discord, and you'll get a little notification saying, hey, Eric's online. You can follow me here on Twitch and do all that fun stuff. All right. I'm going to hit the end stream button. I just want to thank everybody once again for hanging out. Have yourselves a great evening. Have a good night. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.